against.
Oh,
big
I'm
drug.
against.
Yeah.
Mandy against big drug.
Yeah.
Mandy v. Big Drugs.
Yeah.
Okay. More like big jugs.
You reading rap?
She's got them honkers. Wait, isn't that the wrong word?
She's got them Batistas.
Knockers.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Woo!
Let's go. I'm your host, Barbie.
That got racially motivated so quickly.
What's that? 'Cause if you think that was racially motivated, that says something more about you than it does about me.
No, my name is Miguel.
Oh, I'm Mandy.
Let's talk about how your name isn't actually Miguel and you changed it to be more racially motivated to the race that you wanted it to be.
Yeah, real. And it happened because I saw Coco. We saw Coco.
Latino fishing.
Is it Latino fishing if I literally am Mexican? Actually, fun fact. I heard that today, the president of Mexico automatically gave citizenship to everybody who was born in America, but both of their parents were born in Mexico.
So you have Mexican
So I have like
citizenship.
Mexican citizenship.
I don't think
it's like a super
you
quick.
have automatic citizenship or you need to apply.
So
You have to
it's automatic, but you have to do like
So you
you
have
could
to
just
apply.
go online. Yeah, but because you
automatic application.
because I guess the way that it had worked was that you could already get citizenship like
Yeah,
fairly quick,
easy,
like
yeah.
easy.
Me too.
But now it's just like you just go online and you take your because before you needed to take your parents' birth certificate, but now you just have to take your certificate to the consulation.
Oh, I was gonna
Consultation.
Consolation.
the consulate.
The consulate.
I was gonna get the Ecuadorian passport, but then I was like, what if like there's something I don't know about? Like, what if they're
What do you
like
mean?
a war or taxes, and they're like every citizen, and I'm like, no,
Oh.
Dang, they're trying to.
Maybe I want to do it then.
no, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea if there's a risk or not, but I just remember thinking that and
I
then
just
not
feel
doing
like
any
it's
research.
probably really easy to like find out.
Yeah,
Like,
Well,
But, like,
it's
I
not-
never
it's
did the
like,
research.
like the
Google
news
search.
just dropped today. So
it's
I'm
like you're
waiting.
literally Mexican.
I'm waiting for part 2 of that.
You're
TikTok.
like-
Mexican.
You're like paisa. You're like
Well, what is paisa? When people say paisa,
they like country boy.
isn't that like país?
No, that's actual country.
Okay,
I meant like
you're already not passing.
Oh, well, what's paisa?
Paisa's like, you know how white people have country people? Well, Mexicans also have country people, but they're
Like from-
paisa.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
How do you not know that?
I've heard people say it. I just kind of laugh.
Like
and
he's hella
ha, 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 ha.
paisa, you know, because he's like hella like
From the ranch.
he's from the ranch.
Oh, well, I choose not to be involved with people like that.
See, that's racist.
We're
See,
racist. Who are
again.
racist toward people because you.
Oh,
Okay, the country
See, you misunderstand
context
me.
country.
people in
Crazy.
Mexico is not the same as the country over here.
That's crazy.
But on the other
Oh.
hand, guys, it's also Mandy's birthday today.
I mean, not when this is released. By the time this is released,
But
it will not
as
have
we
been.
film, it is currently my birthday.
So you're 25.
25.
How does that feel?
Honestly, guys, after my birthday, the day. Why am I crying now? The day after my birthday.
You're crying,
I've been telling Lori on my birthday I get so emotional.
but like in a good way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've just been feeling like I just love so many people and they love me.
Yeah.
And I just feel so loved. And I had so much fun on my birthday. My sister and her girlfriend rented a little party van for us, chaperoned us.
I apologize to everybody's butts.
Barbie smacked everybody's ass.
I was just running around.
It was chaotic.
Just sexually
Going to
assaulting everyone.
Okay. Slap ass.
Please. Oh, we forgot to introduce our good friend Lorena. who was here.
Guys,
Wait, that's so
Lorena's
funny. I didn't
here.
know that she was part of. I thought she was here to hang. I didn't know you were on the mic.
Okay. Lorena, who has made our beautiful music, is here just to hang, honestly. We stop even planning guests. We just like people show up and then we throw them on.
Yeah, last
Like,
week at
anybody in this
Axel
house
was,
wanna-
amazing. So Lorena's gonna just hang and chill out and commentate whatever she wants. Lorena does
Call
our
us on
theme
our
song,
bullshit.
and she does most of our music.
Yeah, a lot of our music. Any sound
So-
effects you hear, like in our
No, not the sound effects. I did
She's a
for
composer.
the religious
composes.
trauma. I did the little chill song at the end because they were
and
like,
also
"We
our
can't."
Even the haunting episode,
the
she
hunt,
did the.
Yeah.
haunted episode.
I did the score. I finally
Oh,
got
that
to
score.
practice film scoring.
Yeah, so if
Period.
anybody needs a scorer, scorer.
Anybody needs a schizophrenic. Oh, because it sounded like score skits.
That's so offensive.
Schizophrenia?
Yeah.
That's not.
I'm just kidding.
Let's talk about it. People have schizophrenia.
Let's not talk about it because
She starts talking about it.
I know, honestly.
But yes, Mandy,
If you know,
it
you
was,
know.
Oh yeah, it was my birthday. I had so much fun, and I'm just happy to be alive. And honestly, I can't believe I've been here for 25 years.
I can't believe either because you dress like you've been here for 85.
Bro,
Whoa.
You're dressed like a grandma.
this bitch isn't wearing pants as we speak.
Honestly, hair oily as fuck.
In her undies right now.
My hair is not oily. I slicked it back. It's the clean girl aesthetic. And I'll have you know I'm wearing shorts. You
Got 'em.
bitches. You bitches.
Oh yeah, and thank you guys so much for my birthday present.
Moving on.
Like I said, we're moving on.
Next topic. But today, guys, we have a super special episode. We're going to be debating some topics. Today, we have we already had an argument. We had to tape this 3 times. So there, but the way that today's,
I was a little bit wrong.
we were both wrong, but she just made me feel bad about it because I wasn't that wrong. Anyways,
We just didn't understand.
forgive. It's your
Sorry.
birthday. I
It's
love
my
that.
birthday. I'm right.
So today we have a bunch of debate topics that are super controversial, and we're gonna be debating them. And we have a minute. Or well, Richie, you take the you explain the
Sure.
rules.
So, pretty straightforward. There are a bunch of statements on the screen in front of us. The judge, which is whoever turn it is going to choose what the other two are going to argue, right? So, one of the statements here is sterilize all men, right? It's just a straight up statement. So, the judge is going to say, all right, someone's going to be pro or say, for the statement, someone's going to be con or against the statement.
I don't know how anybody be con, but
All right. Well, we have a wheel here spinning. So the judge is going to choose someone to spin the wheel. Out of the two, they're going to spin the wheel. It's either going to be pro or con. The other person is tasked with the other position. And then you have a minute to argue. And then the judge chooses who makes the better argument.
Each or
A minute each.
Okay, got it.
And then Lori's also going to jump in with whatever cool topic she finds.
Lori's been
Scrolling on Reddit.
scrolling Reddit, so who knows?
All right. Good? Everyone understand it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Miguel, since you are the property manager for the studio that we're in, you get to go first, and you get to choose any of the topics we have.
Okay, I'm ready. The first topic for debate today is men should all be born in jail and prove themselves out of their sentences.
Fair enough. Okay, we're spinning.
Mandy is spinning the wheel. It's a big wheel.
This is really important. Am I going to have to defend man?
Yes.
Mandy, you will be having to defend. the
Oh no. Okay, and this argument,
Your minute hasn't started.
Oh no,
Your
no,
minute
I'm
hasn't
just
started.
explaining. This argument has nothing to say about my personal beliefs and everything to say about my ability to debate.
I love that.
Okay,
You
and I'm
have 1
defending these
minute
men.
to defend men.
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice.
Starting now.
So men should not have to go to jail to defend their sentences because people deserve rights. And in America, throwing up. Yes, men should not be imprisoned just because they were born men. They didn't have a choice.
I never thought I'd be hearing this from Mandy.
I'm literally joking. They didn't have a choice in how they were born.
Wow.
They haven't done anything wrong yet, and so we should give them the opportunity to do us wrong. And even though we know that they will, you cannot be guilty until what is this? What's the saying?
Innocent. So
Innocent
guilty.
until proven guilty. So at least give them the first couple years of life before you send them to jail.
Perhaps
you know?
the first 18.
No, that's too many.
Oh.
That's when they're doing all the wrong. 5 years.
Time.
Objection, Your Honor. First of all, why are you helping the defendant? Second of all, I'm ready for my
1
statement.
minute.
You have a minute to.
Send all men to jail.
I believe all men should be born
Oh,
in
wow.
jail.
Okay, starting now.
Yes, because
This was literally her
if
debate
we
topic.
think about it clearly, all women are afraid of going out at night. Why? Would you be afraid of going out at night if you were in a country only of women? No. Who is the main cause of all crime and domestic abuse? Men. And that's not to say that women don't have their faults, but at the same time, the world would be a much safer place. And don't come to me with that bullshit being like, but men are scared of the dark too. Scared of who? Scared of who? Scared of who?
Somebody muzzle me. I can't.
You're scared of other men. You're scared of other men who are gonna do something you don't want them to do. So lock them up for the first however many years it takes for them to prove that they're not shitheads. And have 10 more seconds, but Your Honor, honestly, I feel like I already took the cake. So
I will take my 5 seconds.
Mandy.
I was just about to say, like, you kept looking at me the entire time, and I was like, why the fuck is she looking at me?
because
And
you're
then
the
I'm the
judge.
judge, yeah. I was like,
And you're also a man.
He's like quaking.
I was like,
He's
why are
actually
you-
already in cuffs.
Yeah, like, what the heck? Okay. So now me as a judge, I choose what. So I feel like there's a little bias,
Right.
right? Because I'm a man.
Right.
But
But
also,
it's not about what you believe. It's
Yeah,
about the debate.
I could have completely not believed that either. I'm just a better debater
So-
than Mandy.
I could have not believed mine too, but you wouldn't know from how strong they debated.
I think I'm gonna have to go and plead the fifth.
Bro, you're the fucking
You're
judge.
the judge.
I killed
It's
myself.
literally your job.
I loved both. I loved both arguments.
Oh, now he's gonna be a people pleaser.
But I think Barbie had a much more passionate case.
Thank you.
And
It's real.
and Mandy, I think that you could work on your debate skills.
Real.
I know you didn't. I didn't believe that you believed in that.
Yeah.
What?
That's- so for that, and I'm not saying I agree,
Right.
but
Right.
for what it is, I think Barbie wins.
Lock him up.
What's the noise of the jail cell closing?
Wow, so nobody can make sound effects. Anyways,
Okay, Barbie, 1 point. Barbie, okay, now you be the judge.
Okay. My next. Okay, I think you guys should debate. Gay rights should be revoked.
Oh wow.
period.
So we're gonna spin the wheel real quick.
Spring the rear real quick.
Spin the wheel real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel. Ready?
Why don't you even give Richie the opportunity to add
To add sound effects.
No. Okay, I will be.
Wait.
Wait, no,
You're
that
against
makes
it.
sense.
Gay rights should be revoked.
Con.
You're against
Oh,
that.
so I'm against. Okay.
Bro,
yeah.
what is this?
Love
Okay, Miguel, I guess you go first.
Could you pull up the question one more time?
Gay rights should be revoked. Yes or
That
no?
was the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm the judge.
Gay rights
Convince
should
me.
be
Okay,
revoked.
you have 1
Con, and
minute.
I'm against that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So basically, you're for gay
You're
rights.
pro gay rights.
I'm ready when you are. Oh, I come to you, judge, with many facts about why I'm against the idea that gay rights should be revoked. Gay rights were legalized in 2014 under the Obama administration. Rich, can we fact check?
I thought it was 2016 June for marriage.
No, I'm pretty sure it was this
Was earlier?
2016? Hold on, this is my minute,
Sorry,
bitch.
I'm sorry.
Shouldn't you know
Like,
this?
let him use up his time.
I just think okay. Honestly, gay rights should be revoked. False. It's just not okay. If you really look at it, like when you
Give him what's the time?
when you think about
When
it,
you-
like,
when you
like
really-
if you allow gay people to like have kids, people in like adoption homes are have families. because they're, you know what I mean? And also just like
Bro, your life is on the line
poppers-
right now.
Poppers once in a while never hurt anyone.
Popper?
Thank you, Judge.
Wow.
You better be thankful that you have
That
rights.
wow was very homophobic. I don't know, man.
Thank God your ancestors fought for you. Okay. So I am against gay rights,
That's a soundbite.
but I am for gay wrongs.
No.
I believe. Okay. Gay people.
That's crazy.
Guys, this isn't fair. Why am I getting? You guys give me all the debate topics about myself. Okay, Miguel's argument was so bad. I can do this. Okay.
Hey, it was all the poppers.
So basically, the foundations of society right now is based on straight people. And so, like, what is society gonna do? It's gonna, like, cause a ruckus. And like, guys, we have so much else going on. Like, we don't have money. We have homelessness. Are we trying to cause a ruckus right now? Like, let's solve homelessness. Thank you.
You saved it there at the end. Oh, I'm not the judge. Sorry.
Unfortunately,
Gay people, jail noise.
Gay people are going to jail.
unfortunately, Miguel did better than Mandy. Like, I don't know how that happened, but like Mandy, you did so bad. So I'm gonna give it to the gays.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, my turn. Okay. Miguel and Barbie, you are going to debate the topic. Sitting to wipe is better than standing.
Okay.
I was gonna try to make the noise again, but you can add a post.
Okay, Barbie is against.
So I'm pro standing to wipe. Got it.
yes. You are, Miguel, you were pro
Sitting.
sitting.
Yeah. Who wants to go first? You want to go first, or Maddie? You decide.
Yeah, Barbie goes first.
I think as a society we have been conditioned, as we have been conditioned with many things, and we don't open up our eyes and realize that the Europeans colonized us in such a way that we needed to sit our asses and wipe it. When really, what is the most natural, powerful way that a human is positioned? Standing. When you think of power, when you think of pride, are you sitting down, crouch, hunch over, wiping your ass? You gotta stay alert. You gotta stand up for yourself and for your health and wipe standing up. If there's an intruder coming, back in the day, you think the cavemen were like, ooh.
That's crazy.
The Neanderthals?
I think they were actually.
No, they stood up. That's what set them apart from the other
From who?
human prototypes.
So basically, you're saying the Neanderthals were smarter.
Yes, because they wiped their ass, because they stood up.
Stand
They
up, queen.
stood up.
Time.
Crown up, queen. Okay, Miguel, sitting to wipe.
When you pop a squat,
Right.
why do you think we have things that are called squatty potties? Because when you stand up, your body does not digest down.
Wait,
But
Hold
like
on,
you're
this is my
already.
minute, bitch.
because like when you poop, it's already digested.
Sorry, you're already done.
Is this my minute?
Sorry.
So when you're sitting down, that is the perfect diameter, or perhaps circumference, some might call it, for your cheeks to excavate to excavate that material that needs to be released. And so you even have like a squatty potty where your knees are lifted a little higher so that it's easier to come out. You can't do that standing up. You can't do that.
Wait, this is
Hold
about
on.
wiping, not shitting.
I wasn't done. Hold on. She's cutting into my minutes, Your Honor.
Hurry up!
Okay. Wiping, I just feel like if you use cotton...
You have 5 extra seconds. Go.
no, you know what that has? I really don't talking about shitting. Get out.
You were defending. You thought she was defending shitting standing up.
Yeah, the whole time. Well, Your Honor, if we could do a recess, if I could talk to my client, if I could go pick up a bag of Charmin Ultra Soft, I promise you another 30 seconds.
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Stick to the prompt.
That is crazy.
So the winner's Barbie.
Woo!
Because Miguel was debating shitting standing up.
That's why I really thought I was like, oh, I got this in the bag, bro.
You're like, how is this even a debate?
Yeah, I was like, why is this a debate, dude?
That's crazy.
I feel like you could have pulled through with that. If you're like, oh, I'm using the squatty potty, I can't just like stand up at this point. If I'm gonna get shit everywhere, I'm gonna paste it to my cheeks. Like,
I feel like my original argument would have been like, yeah, like my poop would paste to my cheeks if I'm standing up.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
And then either way, like I'm bending over to wipe if I'm standing up anyways.
so everything you're saying now is like a valid argument.
I really should have used that. But in my head, I was like fully fledged, like thinking we're talking about shitting. So that's on me. I'm so sorry to my client. I had the wrong
Put
document.
the jail cell doors again.
Lock
Your
him away.
client is locked
Lock
up.
Lock him away,
Boy.
chief. No squatty potty
No
in
parole.
that cell.
Oh my god.
Okay, next
tears.
argument of debate. I am Judge Miggy again. And I have a friend who calls me that.
Wait, I have
Miggy.
one.
Okay,
Is
okay.
a traumatic divorce better than an unhappy marriage?
Yes.
If you're the child?
Oh,
I guess it depends.
let's talk about that.
Okay.
I
Okay,
feel
wait.
like
Traumatic divorce. Wait.
is a
Traumatic.
traumatic divorce better than an unhappy marriage?
So this is going to be Barbie's
Pro-
and Mandy's argument.
So basically, the question would be:
Are you
or
pro traumatic
like
divorce or pro unhappy marriage until
Okay.
the
How
kids
can we
turn
label that
18?
on our spinning wheel?
We got it. We already did it.
Okay, love that. Let's spin that wheel, ladies
So
and gentlemen.
pro is the first one. Pro dramatic
Traumatic
divorce.
divorce.
Con.
Unhappy marriage.
So
Mandy,
I
you will be
am
arguing
An unhappy,
unhappy
marriage.
marriage.
Unhappy marriage
is better than
Okay.
a traumatic
Okay.
divorce. Barbie, vice versa.
Okay, I am arguing in favor of parents remaining married instead of causing an unhappy divorce.
But they're unhappy.
Yes. Due to especially parents who have children. As a social worker, I often deal with
Honestly.
lots of people who suffer trauma. I work in a sober living facility. A lot of my clients who have addiction issues, they talk about how it all stemmed from their parents' divorce. And so parents work it out. Parents work it out, stay together, or else you're going to have to be paying for your kid's therapy. And so y'all committed to each other. This kid didn't ask to be brought into this world. Don't be traumatizing them by getting divorced. Wait until they're an adult. And even though maybe it's unhappy, they can work it out and at least be happy in front of their kid. Because that kid didn't ask to be here.
Time.
Thank you.
Barbie, any thoughts? Your minute starts now.
Your Honor, I'd just like to state that Miss Amanda's information here was completely skewed as far as reports go from Pew Research. It does.
From what kind of reason?
Pew, you don't know what that is?
No.
It's very trusted research.
Okay.
So basically, children of unhappy marriages come out traumatized, if not more traumatized, seeing the unhappiness and
Your Honor, she's not looking at Pew Research.
can you shut the fuck up? Seeing the unhappiness and the patterns of an unhealthy and toxic relationship can be more harmful to a child than letting that go. You know what I mean? So that's my debate. Honestly, like that's all I'm thinking about. I'm like,
You have
would
30
you
more seconds.
would
You
you
don't wanna-
no, what would you want your child to see that example? Is that the example you want to lead with your kids? Toxicity, unhappiness, unfaithfulness? Why did they get divorced? I bet you he cheated. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why we want to force our
Is
kids to
that-
sit
do
and
we
watch
have,
that.
those-
Because that's not okay.
Time. I think I'm going to go with Mandy on this one.
Period.
Only because I feel like you bring up a lot of valid points.
Thank you.
Senator Barbie. But I think Mandy, I think the
That's
ideology...
President Mandy.
Please.
I'm debating a senator.
Junior editor, maybe.
What the hell is a junior?
Isn't that like a
Of like a school news.
like a low position in a company.
Junior mayor at best.
so mean.
I just think Mandy's argument, right? Like if you were saying that these parents, it's more traumatic for them to be in that unhappy marriage. But I think what was the point of the marriage in the first place, right? You want to be able to cultivate a space where your children. I think it's important to fight for each other.
So he's just like
So you're
against
projecting.
divorce.
What happened to impartiality?
Anyway,
Oh, sorry.
I get the point.
Yeah,
Okay, I have 1 point. Barbie has 2 points. Miguel has 1 point.
in the lead.
Oh.
And Miguel can't count.
Wait, whose turn is it?
Okay, my turn as the judge. Let me think.
Where did you study law?
Where? Harvard. Check it, bitch. So, homeschooling should be banned. Yes or no?
I feel like you should have been the one to argue that one.
I think she's like a direct result of us knowing what the answer is.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm spinning the wheel first. Today I would be arguing against.
Against.
So I don't think homeschooling should be banned.
Yeah. So you're pro homeschool.
Okay, should I go first?
Yes.
I would like to call up my first witness to the stand. My friend Barbie was homeschooled for most of her life, Your Honor. She's sitting over there in the pews. And so
Pew pew.
in the pews.
In pew
But
pews.
I think she has a lot to say about being homeschooled. But she's a little shy, so she's not going to speak.
Right.
But she did come out a wholesome human being.
Oh.
Why do you say "oh"?
No,
You're
with
the judge.
Oh.
I'm not talking about you, but does that
Sugaring
mean
up
that
the
she
judge.
does that mean that she didn't come out with flaws? Absolutely not.
Oh.
But she came out
helping my
wholesome.
case.
And I think if you were to ban homeschooling, you would oh my God, I only have 15 seconds. You'd be overfilling the public school systems. And if we overfill the public school systems, the lunches get worse. And when the lunches get worse, then there just is no food. And then it could get to the point where there's too much food, or not even like there's just big babies.
Zero. That's
People get overfed.
not big baby.
It was going somewhere. And then
Okay. I can personally speak to this as I was homeschooled for 1 year.
Your Honor, that's personal.
yeah,
personal,
that's personal.
What does that call it?
What do you call objection, honor, conflict of interest?
Conflict
I'm
of
the
interest.
honor.
Your Honor, he was talking about you.
I was talking about Barbie, who's in the pews over there. This is Judge B.
Okay. Well,
I'm
then,
Judge B.
let me talk specifically about this other person I have in the pew, Amanda Harrison, who was also homeschooled for 1 year.
Sounds like
Due
your
to
name.
her research that she presented on Pew Research Studies, she learned nothing in that year. And she graduated high honors in 8th grade. She graduated high honors, learned nothing. When she got to high school, they said she wasn't ready for high school because she hadn't talked to anybody and that she wouldn't be able to associate into common society.
I mean, that sounds like a you
And
problem.
also, homeschooling, there's not checks and balances. Who's learning, who's telling the education? How do they know that they're being checked on what they're teaching? And
Your Honor, counter strike.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
what?
Counter strike. She literally said that this Amanda chick graduated high honors but didn't learn anything. How do you graduate high honors and not learn anything?
She said she was just good at school. Nobody was checking. Nobody was checking. She
So
got straight
who's
in.
balancing these checkbooks?
That's what I'm saying. That's why homeschooling is a problem.
I believe you should call up the witness Barbie to the stand.
Bro,
She's
fuck
actually
the bitch named
mute.
Barbie. She's mute.
As far as debates go,
Oh, come on. I took that.
I do want to give it to Miguel, and I don't think it's because I'm biased, because I'm not in personal choice. I don't think I'm like, oh my God, homeschooling is amazing, because like we all know I was homeschooled, but I just feel
For
like
a
your
lot of the time.
so I feel like your debate was just like not giving.
What do you mean?
Like
who is-
Miguel, he brought up such a good point about the food scarcity
are you fucking kidding me?
or the
food-
big babies.
Or the yeah. Because if food becomes
You know what? I don't even
scarce,
want to talk anymore. I'm talking to
then they start buying the White
Neanderthals.
Castle frozen burgers, and that's when
Oh.
Obesity.
Obesity.
bitch.
That's what Michelle
Oh,
Obama was trying.
that's what you meant by
Yeah.
big baby. I had no idea what
And that's why Michelle Obama in 2007 implemented the Eat Better Day of Play.
Okay, but
on Nickelodeon.
counter strike. A lot of kids.
Is it Counter Strike?
Yeah, a lot
I
of
don't think
kids.
so. Airstrike.
Airstrike bomb.
It's definitely counterpoint.
Counterpoint.
Sorry.
Thank you for.
Sorry.
And it was in 2007, honey.
Oh.
It was like 2010.
Anyways,
Even worse.
counterpoint. A lot of kids who go to public school, that's the only meal they get because their families are low income and they don't have food at home. So
That is.
But there's also other services like electronic benefits transfers, EBT for short.
yeah, still a lot of kids get their food at school. And
no,
so you're
because a
telling
lot
me-
of schools they don't give the kids food unless the parents pay the.
no
the
public
food
school
thingy.
you get free lunch.
I think public school you do get a free lunch if your parents make it under a certain.
So if
amount.
they're needing EBT, they yes. So
Yeah.
low income. That's what I'm saying. Low income students often the meals that they get are at school. So
I'd love to
you
see
want
your-
children
No,
to starve.
I would love to see your research on Pew.com.
Okay, I'll pull it up.
Next question.
All right, yeah. So I ruled in favor of Miguel.
Whatever.
Taking the lead with 3 points.
You have 2 points, baby.
what? Oh.
2. Oh. My topic for Miguel and Barbie is that murder is sometimes right.
Oh wow.
I agree. High key.
Well,
Wait till you don't. We don't have any opinions until the wheel says.
spin the wheel. Barbie is for.
Okay.
Miguel
Barbie's for
is
murder.
against.
Miguel's against murder.
Barbie, your minute starts now.
Your Honor, are you familiar with the Greek mythology
No.
and Greek tales? Well, then I don't believe you've been to law school.
I don't think that bitch has ever
Well,
been to law.
basically, if something happens, like someone murders your wife, your child, you have the right to murder them back.
According
Jesus
to-
himself said,
Oh wow.
slap for a slap, eye for an eye. He said that. Therefore, if someone, God forbid, assaulted someone you loved, and then we all know all the cops are bad, like they're not gonna put them away, they're gonna get away with it, you're just gonna let that fly? I don't think so. You're picking up that knife, you're sharpening it.
Psycho.
I think murder is okay if the person you're murdering deserves it.
That's another soundbite. Someone's gonna use these against us.
Okay, Miguel, you're up. Against murder.
Everything that this bitch just said was wrong. Jesus Christ did not say an eye for an eye. He literally said quite the opposite. And also, she was trying to use mythology as a point of like to talk about law. Like that, it's mythology for a reason.
Also, you never even talked about.
You need to talk about.
You didn't say a single.
Well,
But
you said
anyway,
you didn't know.
Back to my point. When you think about murder, most of the times, if not always, the murderer is wrong. Because murder is wrong. But like, who are you to go murder them back? That would be out of malice. That would be mean. And then let's talk about this.
Your Honor, it's me.
Let's talk about this. We have a franchise called The Purge, and over 6 movies they talk about how murder is legal. But then the last movie, then they say that they were wrong. So like, who are we? ¿Quiénes somos nosotros
¿Quiénes somos nosotros para
para
juzgar?
juzgar?
Barbie's was so bad. I was like, oh my God, has it in the bag. What the fuck?
I get nervous when I see a timer.
Barbie, all of your points were fallacies. All of them were just bold-faced lies.
Blasphemous.
They were
Lies. And Miguel, you just didn't say anything.
But maybe that's better than saying the wrong thing. Maybe putting the knife down and not doing anything
No, you're
is
done.
better.
I have to give it to Barbie because at least she said
That's
something.
so not true.
At least she tried to convince me. What
Yeah.
do you say? At least she was lying to me. At least she told me something with substance.
Also, clarify, Jesus did not say that.
Look where our government's got us.
Jesus really
where the
said,
blasphemous bitch
don't do that.
gets the verdict.
Barbie's kicking my ass.
Dude, we're all kicking your ass. Okay, here's my point.
So
of
true.
Here's I will
My
now
birthday. Can I have a bonus point for my
I will
birthday?
now be a judge. I would love for you guys to talk about how all drugs should be legal sometimes. Wait,
Sometimes?
Sometimes all drugs should be legal.
today
Right.
we have the court case of Barbie v. Amanda Harrison.
Drugs.
Wait, we don't know who's defending who.
Wait,
Whoa,
let's
yeah,
go.
we're gonna roll the fucking wheel.
Roll the wheel.
Roll the wheel.
What do they say when they
Spin the wheel?
When it's
Spin
like
the
Roe v. Wade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would this be, Barbie v.
Oh, I'm con, so
Not
I'm
all
against
drugs. Yeah.
legalizing drugs.
But what would that be? Barbie v. Mandy?
I don't know.
No, it's usually like.
Isn't it like
Barbie
the School
versus
of
state.
Education versus Brown?
Yeah,
Brown versus Board
it's
of
like Barbie
Education.
Board of
against
Education.
big drug.
Mm,
Oh,
big
I'm
drug.
against.
Yeah.
Mandy against big drug.
Yeah.
Mandy v. Big Drugs.
Yeah.
Okay. More like big jugs.
You're reading rap.
She's got them honkers. Wait, isn't that the wrong word?
She's got them Batistas.
Knockers.
Not the Batistas.
Nick and the Galactic
Danny, you're-
Tit. What was the other one? It was like Nick and the Galactic Tit.
I have no idea.
It was like somebody was
Nicki Minaj's
under Nicki
Instagram?
Minaj's Instagram. She was like,
I remember it
damn,
was like-
Nicki, you're Batistas.
No, what I saw was Dan, Nikki, or Bobby S.
Oh man, maybe we should end the world.
Oh my god.
Okay, Mandy.
Wait,
your
what
minute?
are we talking
you're
about?
saying why?
Oh,
not
drugs
all
should not be legal.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, I work for a sober living facility.
Oh wow.
Guys, drugs are really harmful. A lot of people have substance use addictions, and it causes a lot of problems in our country. A lot of those people are filling up our prisons, which are full. We don't have space. A lot of they also say, like, people who commit crimes, they're almost never not under the influence. And so, like, maybe if people didn't have as many drug options, they wouldn't have the confidence to steal, kill, and murder. Because drugs often inhibit your shame receptors in your brain, and they allow you to take actions that you perhaps wouldn't if you were not under the influence. And also, a lot of these drugs...
I guess we'll never know. I guess
Well-
time. Barbie,
Period.
the floor is yours.
Your Honor, think about all the disarray that the country and multiple countries are in because of the drug trade. Now imagine we're fighting this war on drugs.
What is
you
this,
know,
19?
forever, right? We're like, the cocaine. Legalize it, bitch. Legalize
That's
it.
crazy.
And suddenly it's not a crime anymore. And suddenly it's not an industry anymore because it's accessible to anybody. Suddenly there's less fentanyl being laced in all these things because it's legal. It's more accessible. You legalize all drugs. You legalize a way to, what do you call it? Monetize it? No, that's not the word. That too, though. Your Honor, imagine the money. I meant, what's the word? Organize? Monitor. Monitor the drugs that are coming in the United States. So I think we're putting too many people in jail for small, petty drug crimes when we could be taking the reins.
We?
As in,
Are you trying to get the government to be in
are you
charge
trying
of
to
the
get
drug
this?
trade?
Are you trying to get me as a judge to start
we're
selling drugs?
legalizing. Are you
I
not
have
the
a
Supreme
follow-up
Court?
question for Senator Barbie.
Okay.
You made a point that if we this war on drugs,
Right.
And I think President Ronald Reagan's wife would love you.
His wife.
Isn't she the one that started that whole thing about war on drugs?
I thought it was him.
It was him.
Oh, I thought it was her.
Okay.
Anyways,
Empower women, though.
your logic to me seems to be flawed. And I'd like to, if we were to legalize it all, would hold on, cut all that out.
You're not the one on
guess-
trial. I don't know why you're nervous.
I guess we'll never know.
Would all the drug crimes go down, but would other crimes, as Mandy was speaking, go up?
Point of contention. Richard Nixon was the one who started
Yeah, I was
the
like,
war on
Reagan. I
drugs
thought it was Nixon.
back in 71. Just pointing that out. Go
Who's
ahead.
his wife?
Nixona.
She's the one that got shot in the car, huh?
Nixona.
Nalgona.
He's got shot through the head.
Bro, that's Kennedy.
Kennedy. Your
Uh,
Honor.
Well, there's another Kennedy running this year, guys.
Oh.
Oh, like related?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
His name's like Kennedy too. Anyways,
You better,
so that's
you
my
better
follow-up
bulletproof-
question.
Prove those,
Oh wow.
Your Honor, before I answer that question, I just want to counter ask.
Can you
Be honest with
Can
me.
you counter ask
Hey,
a judge?
Be honest with me, Judge. Have you never smoked that za? Have you never sniffed up that snow?
I used to be curious in my teenage
That's all I
years.
gotta say about that.
Your
That's all I
Honor,
gotta say.
and my
Would you want
counterpoint-
your entire career to be in jeopardy just because you might have dabbled? I don't think so.
And Your
But
Honor, let me ask.
if I did 3 lines and I go kill somebody, then what?
That's,
Your
that's a
Honor,
murder trial. That's
you-
different.
And Your Honor, I have witnessed you do some shoving while under the influence.
That's not drugs. That's alcohol.
Well, is
Can you
alcohol not a
imagine?
drug?
Well, can you imagine that that's just alcohol?
You want to take us back to the 1920s Prohibition era?
I think I have to give it to Barbie.
What?
I'm a good debater.
You literally said, I don't understand that point. That doesn't make sense.
No, but I asked for a counter argument and she gave me one back.
and I got
Well,
it.
why didn't you ask me for any counter argument? Why did you give her extra time?
She was standing on business.
What the fuck?
Okay, fine.
You're
hold
just
on.
being
No,
mean to
no,
me.
No, I'm not being mean to you. I
got
gave
it.
you your
I got it.
only. I gave you your
You
only
got it.
Picking
point.
on me.
Oh, just admit that you suck. You suck.
Wait, he just doesn't like me.
Oh wow.
biased. It's my birthday.
Oh, so now I'm the judge. Cheating is okay sometimes.
Please make Miguel pro.
Honestly, I feel so bad for Mandy.
Please make Miguel
my
pro.
Okay, we're spinning the wheel.
Okay, Miguel's for cheating.
Gosh darn.
Okay. Well, okay. Hold on. Can Mandy
Hold
go
on.
first because I have to think of an argument because
No.
it's very, very hard for me.
Do you know how many things I had to argue that was not for? You have to go first.
And your points show it, sis.
Okay, and you're already winning, so your point is gonna show it right
okay.
now. Miguel's for cheating. Sometimes.
Sometimes people get horny, and sometimes you can't control it, or sometimes maybe if you're in a relationship, and they're not like doing something for you that you really want, and you've talked about it, and it almost leaves you like no choice but to seek out other endeavors, and I literally want to kill myself.
Axel's listening. He's like crying.
I really want to kill myself. And I think that if you cheat, it's okay sometimes. I'm not saying it's okay all the time.
All right.
I think as long as you, I think you're allowed.
He said one time.
You're allowed to cheat 3 times per 5 years that you make, and in those 3 times, you are only allowed to do it with a member of the same sex. If you're in a straight relationship, that's when like it's okay to cheat.
Wow, that's
Because then you're not like it's not like you're still getting off, but you're like
The
it's almost
gestures
like,
that he's doing at this
it's almost like a bro thing. You know what I mean?
Bro, just bros being bros.
Yeah, it's just bros being bros. So therefore, there's nothing like holy about
Your
it.
time is up.
Oh.
That was insane.
I made some good fucks.
Okay, cheating is never okay because we are adults. Have a conversation. If your needs are not being met, have that conversation. If you want to have sex with somebody else, have that conversation. Open up the relationship. If that person isn't open to it, then grow up. Leave. 3 times a year is insane. 3 times for 5 years is insane. Especially when you have set up those specific, like, ideals in your relationship where it's like, hey, we're not going to do that. These are my boundaries. If that person crosses your boundaries, you can't keep dating because why does somebody you love cross those boundaries? So speak up. If your needs are not being met, go somewhere else or have a discussion. If that person can't meet your needs, it's time to dip. And also, if somebody's cheating, you're not going to get over it and you're going to hold that over them and your relationship is probably going to end eventually.
Your Honor, if I may.
no.
Wait, come on.
No.
If I may.
But yeah, you may not.
Okay.
You may not.
And you may not.
I'll make it quick.
Overruled.
You have a vibrator.
Okay.
That's not
You have a vibrator. The batteries die. You're about to climax.
Well, you're gonna go hop on somebody's dick
She said it first. I didn't even have to finish that sentence. She doesn't even believe her own argument.
What? I
Go
said,
ahead.
if you're about to climax, you're gonna
And
get
also,
on Grindr,
what
hop
if
up
some
the street.
What if some people they just it's a kink? It's a kink. They find it like hot to like cheat. Are they supposed to be punished for their own kink?
Yeah, if they're not communicating that with their partner and their partner's not okay with it.
What if the not communicating is a kink? You're kink shaming, Your Honor. Now she's kink shaming.
What if you not cheating is my kink? Then you're kink shaming me back.
But then now you're not exploring other kinks. Now that's even worse.
And you're not exploring other kinks by being
unfaithful.
Trustful.
And I know that he knows.
Knows
Yeah, and honestly, if you don't believe in it, you don't like Rihanna.
Oh shit. You know what, Miguel? You brought up really good points, and I'm gonna have to say the tides have turned to Mandy because
You were gonna win, then you kept talking.
I was like, please stop. No, Mandy wins this round. Thank you.
I don't actually believe in any of that. What I just said. I'm not a
Okay.
cheater. I actually hate cheaters.
Okay.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. Sorry about it. That's about it.
Sometimes you should have kept your move closed.
You should have kept your move
I should have kept my move.
closed.
All right, let's do last one. Okay, Miguel and Barbie. Sex work should be illegal. Pro or con? Oh wait, I mean pro or against. Wait, pro or con?
Pros or cons?
Pros and cons. Let's make a list.
Okay, so I'm spinning the wheel. I am pro sex work being
Illegal. Yeah, so you're for illegalizing.
Well, before we start, isn't it already illegal?
No, you can do sex work.
No, I think it's illegal except for like in Las Vegas or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, wouldn't having like OnlyFans or like doing porn be considered sex work?
Technically,
But
but
that's
I think
legal.
it's like not super regulated.
So, sex work pertaining to like online pornography is legal.
Oh, yeah.
Sex work pertaining to prostitution is illegal.
So you can't actually have sex with people, but you can have phone sex with people.
You can have sex with people and pay them money as long as you're also recording it and putting it online
Oh wow.
and selling it, right?
So when I signed up for seekingarrangements.com, was that illegal?
Nobody laughed.
I was genuinely looking at Richie for the answer.
Okay.
We don't know.
So you're saying it is illegal
It should be
It
illegal.
should be illegal.
That's my debate. Okay.
You're gonna be saying,
because it is illegal.
yeah, you're saying legalize it. She's saying keep it illegal.
Okay. I think that sex work should be kept illegal for the overall safety of women and men around the world who might be trafficked or pushed into something that they aren't ready for and they could be taken advantage of. And I think there is a reason that these laws have been in place. I mean, we as a society, as a civilization, as human beings, we've been on this planet for I don't know how many thousands of years, and we've come to this conclusion. I think we've all come to the conclusion like, hey, this is not okay. So why now are we going to flip it around? It just doesn't make sense. The only reason that it would be legalized would be like in Las Vegas, and that's because them bitches are crazy. So so I think out of the safety, of everyone, keep that shit to yourself and on the phone. Like we're not gonna hire a harlot.
Wow.
We're gonna watch it on our phones and call it a day.
Time.
Okay.
Your Honor, who are you to tell me what I can wink off to?
Period.
I feel as if two adults who are consenting, whether or not money is exchanged, is up to me. I feel like your prosecutor here is saying that it's only allowed in Las Vegas. What does that even mean?
That's
what do you-
literally the case. It's only allowed in Las Vegas.
What do you like? What does that mean? That's so picky and choosy of you. You know what I
No,
mean?
that's what I'm saying. That's I didn't choose that.
I just feel like why not open our resources and move it all out to like Colorado, to like Los Angeles, to like all these different places, and especially now with like OnlyFans and like Seeking Arrangements and Just for Fans, like there's so many outlets to making money, and honestly, a lot of people are making a lot of money, which would put people in homes and they wouldn't be experiencing homelessness. Tana Mojo made $35 million.
Period. Okay.
Quick fact check. So, prostitution is legal in Nevada, but it's not legal in the county that Vegas is in.
No way.
I know, it's weird, right?
So you have to walk.
Is that
You have
the
to
only
walk up the
county that-
street to
Is
go
it
to.
only like legal in Nevada?
It's all right. So Nevada is the only state in the union where prostitution is legal, although it can only take place in licensed brothels. It's legal.
Licensed brothels.
It's legal in
They have
10 of the
different
16
licenses.
counties in Nevada, excluding Clark County and Washoe County, both where Vegas and Reno are located.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay. Back to the debate. Miguel wins. Barbie, you literally were just saying this is what's happened for years and years, so I think we should keep that shit going.
Talking like she's in Game of Thrones.
She said, let's keep these good vibes going.
Let's keep these good vibes going.
Good vibes going.
That's a terrible argument.
Whatever. Yeah, you kind of ate with the consensual. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, wait. Is that what you actually believe?
I think it's yeah. I mean, like we've talked about this before. Like sex work is super. Yeah, I don't want it for my partner or like me being in a relationship, but if that's something that you want to do, that's like what your body, your choice. Do whatever you want. As long as I feel like you're being safe about it and you feel safe and you don't feel like you're doing it because you have to for the money. Like, as long as you're not putting yourself in harm's way.
Yeah, even like your argument about trafficking, I feel like that's not the same argument because obviously like prostitution isn't always trafficking.
So could we say the same for drugs?
I think with drugs, it's a little more interesting because it's like it really does. I feel like it would affect. I feel like, yeah, maybe, those petty crimes of people with like bags of weed who are in jail for like years and years. Maybe those crime weights, those crime weights, Your Honor, those crime rates would go down. But I think other like violent, like drug violence.
I don't know. I think I'm kind of. I
It would
don't know. I
have
think
to.
I'm
It
kind
has
of
to.
for legalizing drugs just because I feel like
All drugs, though? It was
yeah,
like
it's
all
just like
drugs.
all
I
drugs.
don't know. I feel like it's kind of the thing where at first there might be like a surge of like higher rates, but then it's like it's kind of like kids who grow up super conservative and super oppressed, like they're forced to like not do anything. So like most of the people who go crazy on like alcohol and drugs are people who were raised super conservatively and weren't allowed to have anything, rather than if we're raised in a way that's healthy. Like even your argument where you're talking about it being like, if it's legal, then you have people doing more checks and balances on like its safety, that it's not laced and stuff like that.
But I feel like that's also not necessary. I don't think that'd be necessarily true because I feel like most people who deal drugs, now that it's legalized, they to make more money. I just don't feel like legalizing it makes them think better.
No, but if it's legal, then they have to go through like, what is it? What do we have? The health? Is it the CDC?
Oh, like FDA
I was like the CDC.
approval.
The FDA. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, okay. I see what you're
because
saying.
all these drugs are coming in without any sort of checks because it's illegal. So I feel like it would help. I don't know. I technically think it would be better.
I don't know. That's hard. All drugs, like that's crazy. Imagine
Yeah,
going
but
to Coachella.
but that's the thing. People.
Oh wow, there'd be so many deaths.
And honestly, I think deaths, and especially amongst young people, would
That's
go
true.
up. But honestly, then there's more housing. I'm just arguing both sides.
And that concludes our debate section of the
He
pod.
said, "Let me play devil's advocate." Guys,
That's our cue to move on.
guys. Speaking of debates, they're banning TikTok. How do we feel?
I
Do you
feel
think
like
they are? Do you think they're gonna do it?
Wait. Before we cut off Richie, I think Richie was gonna announce.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was just gonna announce who won.
Oh,
Oh, we don't give a shit.
I do.
no, I was like, no, I don't think we need to talk about it.
So okay, in third we have Mandy with 2 points. In second we have Miguel with 3, and then in first we have Barbie with 4
But
points.
I want to say that doesn't it make it a little weird? Did we all get equal chances to argue?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like,
I
hold on,
just don't think
hold
that
on.
happened.
Yeah.
I just don't think that happened. Because
It did.
who started? Me?
You started, then we went to Barbie, then we went to Mandy,
And we
then
ended
back
on
to
Mandy?
you, back to you, back to Barbie, back to Mandy, back to you, back to Barbie, then we ended with Mandy. Everyone had a chance to be judged, and everyone had a chance to debate.
Who made you the judge?
I don't recall that.
They're just
Wow.
mad because the 2 times that we played games on Lord Forest Pod,
Oh, you won both?
I've won both. I'm the smartest and the most debatist.
Congrats.
Frightening.
We'll get you a fucking medal. What the hell? Thank you, Richie, for announcing that. But yeah, so
How did I lose to this bitch?
have you guys seen the video of the little kid who's like, and when you win, but then you.
You wish you were cute like a little kid. No one's comparing you to that. Oh.
You have oily ass hair. What the fuck?
It's gel, guys. It's gel.
Right,
Slick the
right,
back.
right.
Anyways.
It's hair wash day.
Anyways, banning TikTok. How do we feel? Do we think it's gonna happen?
Didn't they already announce it like 3 years ago that they were going to be
Yeah, but they just
banning
keep-
it, and then it didn't go through with something?
Okay, so we know you didn't go to law school. It has to go through multiple phases.
Yeah, but no, but that was like years because we're talking like 2020 almost.
Yeah.
Like 2020, 2021.
Well, I just feel like in 2020 they had bigger fish to fry.
But I think if I'm not if I'm not wrong, I think the reason why it did get passed through Senate now was different than what it was originally going for. So it is, but also ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok, has 9 months to like either sell
ByteDance
the
is pregnant?
I was like, what?
I don't know. You
That
said
took
they
me
had
like
9 months.
That took me like
Oh.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I'm sorry.
ByteDance has 9 months to either sell TikTok
to another company.
Basically, they want TikTok. Basically, the U.S. wants that company to sell it to somebody in the U.S. so that the U.S. gets the money.
But what the CEO of TikTok was alluding to, and what's pretty much going to happen, is that their ByteDance is going to like counter-strike,
They're gonna airstrike.
or they're going to like sue them back because something about like our constitutional right or something like that. So then it goes back to
So we'll
the
still have it for a
court.
couple
So we'll
years.
still have it for like 2 or 3 years because it
Period.
usually takes.
Yeah, by that time, somebody
Period.
else will
Because
come
I
up.
have like some really good drafts saved. Like I'm gonna need to post them.
But the same thing happened like with. I mean, it was a lot quicker with Vine, right?
Well,
'Cause
what
Vine-
happened with Vine? It wasn't that it was illegal.
No. I think I'm not really sure why it closed down, but I remember that when it did close down, it was like today.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're done.
It's like Vine's gone.
You're done.
Like, you're done. Yeah.
Yeah,
all your
because I remember everyone complaining. They're like, "No, my drafts. No, I had so many good Vine saved."
And like now they're selling like phones with
Wait, Vine on it?
Vine on it. Like you'll find it on eBay
No
for like yeah. It's kind of
way.
crazy. But I
That's
remember the
kinda
last
cool.
time like I tried to log in, it was
I remember there's like phones that have Flappy Bird on it. Because
Oh, yeah. What was
I
that
kept
about?
Flappy Bird
Flappy
for a
Bird.
while. I don't know. The guy was literally just like, I created a monster. I'm deleting it.
me.
Period.
But yeah, I think we'll have TikTok for another like 2 or 3 years if ByteDance decides to
To counter sue.
counter strike.
What's his name? Bite Dan?
The name of the company is ByteDance. I know that. It's a Chinese company. I'm sure.
Oh, they just have an English name?
I think it just has an English name.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
for
the
them.
English we dominate.
The English, we dominate.
Okay, colonialism.
Go and save the queen.
I'm Mexican. Let's talk about that.
About you being
How you're Mexican? And that
No,
here.
the queen.
Oh, she's dead.
I know.
Dad is a doorknob. Let's move on.
Bro!
Bro, she was evil and she killed Diana, and we all know it.
Yeah, we
I have
do.
no respect for that bitch.
Okay.
Old hag.
Debate topic.
No, it's
She didn't.
confirmed. She
It's
did.
so confirmed.
You
She
think?
did.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
Yeah, bro. I think I watched all the docs.
The
That's it.
queen is an evil bitch. All the royal family, they're just evil
Yeah.
people.
Oh my God!
and
For
that's
all our
period.
English listeners in the UK.
They agree. They know. They see it firsthand.
Sorry.
So,
So sorry, love. So sorry.
anyways,
But yeah, take your drafts out, guys. I
actually, I don't know what's been going on TikTok, but like it's been freezing my drafts. It's really mean. Like
I just
I'm
think
trying
you're
to.
shadow ban.
I've been
sis.
trying to.
think it's your phone, dude. You need a new phone.
No, it literally is.
You're literally rocking with like a 12G.
No.
What the hell is a 12G?
What the fuck
iPhone
is that?
3G.
No, I think
They only
it's-
made
I think it's my
6.
storage.
No, I was also gonna say like I feel like you probably don't get a lot of views because of the quality of your phone. Because TikTok pushes like higher quality content.
Yeah.
Do you guys get that thing when you're watching TikToks and there's some videos that brighten?
Oh no.
Like my brightness will be at one level, but then like I'll scroll through TikTok and TikTok will like brighten that video and then make all of the text on the side like not as it'll make it like more darker. So you're only like it's blinding.
That has never happened.
You've never seen that?
No.
Maybe it's the
Aliens.
people who like pay for their.
I was watching TikToks and it says that it's like a setting, like it's like with HDR. Like if you upload HDR videos or something, TikTok will automatically do it. But I'm trying to figure out how to turn that off because sometimes I'm like watching TikToks at night. But honestly, if it gets banned, I think it might. We should ban it.
Honestly, yeah, it's very bad for my mental
It's
health.
so yeah,
But that's like also on me. Like if I'm addicted to social media, whose fault is that? Mine.
I just feel like
yeah. But if you could like get rid of it, do it. So
I
don't
just
have to
feel
put the
like
work.
if TikTok is gone, I'm just gonna do something else worse.
Yeah, Instagram Reels. We'll all be Instagram.
no, I
Yes.
would never.
You say that now, but if you
Well,
didn't have
that's what we
TikTok,
said
you'd
about
do an Instagram
TikTok too. We're like, that's embarrassing. I'm never gonna do. That's cringy. 2 weeks later,
That's
on
true.
for hours.
Dude, I'm so bad on TikTok. I like literally wake up watching TikToks and go to sleep watching TikToks. When I'm in the bathroom, I watch TikToks.
No, me too.
And then China's got all that information.
But
Bro,
what do
they
have?
have
I
And
don't
it
they
post.
know
anyway.
whether you wipe
But that's the
standing or
thing I
sitting
don't
down.
understand. Like, our phones
I don't
are
wipe.
literally made in China. Like, is it not? Are we not like?
No, well,
already
the CEO of TikTok says that like I was watching some of the like Senate,
the counter strike.
like the court stuff, and he was saying that like the stuff is private, like everything. And honestly,
That's
some
what
of
I'm saying. I feel like it's just a money move. Like the U.S. just wants the money.
Is it
in
a
the
money
US.
move or is just the information that we
It's
can get so quickly?
A money move and xenophobia.
And TikTok made all those bitches gay. They don't like that.
What are you?
TikTok didn't make me gay.
What are you
Did
talking
to me.
about?
Pornography did.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Richie said you.
No, but I think it's really. I think that's a very big thing. Is because now it's like immediately I open TikTok, I know what's happening around the world. whether with like things going on in Palestine or something, and like
That's
other
true.
the government news outlets hate
That's
that
true.
because they can't control what you're seeing.
What
Like,
you're seeing.
like even like the
they don't like us readily having information.
Yeah,
access
like
to
even the strikes
information.
at USC and UCLA, the moment that it was happening,
I
it was
saw it,
on
yeah.
my TikTok.
Did
feed.
you guys see like the cheese ball man in New York?
I did.
Yeah, I saw
So
that.
funny.
Like, what would I do if I didn't know that as soon as it was happening?
Literally, or like the guy who lit himself on fire outside of Trump's
Yeah.
like court.
Wait,
like,
sorry,
that
that
was
was like such a
insane.
big festival. We were like, oh wow.
No, that was.
like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
news is so readily available to us, and I'm 100% sure that that's why
Yeah.
the government is trying to ban
No,
it
that's
because
true.
it's just so hard to.
And also, like, I feel like I'm learning a lot of ways to be an activist from my phone through TikTok.
Like how?
Like,
I'm
I got one TikTok that I had me set up like a shortcut on my phone that sends emails every day to like
Sick.
stop genocide in Palestine.
because when you said that, it reminded me of those like white girls who would paint like BLM on their foreheads and then like and then hold their fist up and be like,
They put
know?
like a black.
Yeah, and
square.
how would
there's,
I
like,
have
a
known to
song
do
going
that?
on, like, so I was like, okay, if that's what
Okay,
you're
queen.
thinking,
Okay, queen out.
activist is.
No, but I
Ally.
think it's true. Like I literally learned that you can put so much more shit in an air fryer than I thought you could. You know what I mean?
Had
Like,
it not been for TikTok, you never would have known.
I really do think that. There's a freaking I don't know if they're freaking. There's a fucking tofu place down the street that I didn't even know existed.
Which
that's
one?
so popular.
Which one?
You don't
Tofu
get to know?
House?
BCD, I swear to
No,
God.
no, no, no.
Okay.
I was like,
I was
But
like,
it's like
popular.
I love
it's like
BCD
just
though.
information is so readily available
Yeah.
that I'm sure that's why. They're
and Joe
trying to
Biden
ban
doesn't
it.
want you to know about that tofu house. So
Because
It's kinda
he's
hot, though.
xenophobic.
Oh my! You guys should have seen the arguments that like whoever was on that floor that day that were like asking the CEO of TikTok, like
bro, did you see
it
that
was,
one?
and even I was kind of like, why are you are you that
Did you see
dumb?
that one? That
you are
one.
so hard headed.
That one
This
debate.
happened a while ago, the debate.
Yeah. Did you
No,
see
it
the
was
one?
like what earlier this year?
I thought it was last year.
No, it was this year, 2024.
I think it's been going on.
Where he's like, do you need the internet to use TikTok? And then the Chinese, what was his name? I don't remember.
Is he Chinese? Are we,
Yes,
are
he
we
is.
just
No,
keep
he
saying
is. He is Chinese. The CEO.
He's from Singapore.
Oh, Slay.
But they
that
kept
China?
saying he was China.
That's the
That's
one.
not in China.
That's the debate where he's like, I'm from Singapore, Senator.
He's not Chinese.
He's not
So then
Chinese?
He's
what do
on
we?
this whole podcast saying Chinese.
Well, because that's the
what they
argument.
keep saying that's like, oh, China. Da, da, da.
No, but I think maybe that's what they were saying, where they kept calling him Chinese, but he's
Yeah,
like,
'cause he was
"I'm
like-
literally from."
They kept calling him Chinese.
And
He'd
then
be
like
like, I'm
the
not from
senator
China.
did not understand that Singapore was not part of China.
No way. So what
Yeah.
are they mad about? They just want money then, because that's so dumb.
It's-
so,
no, it's
'cause
so-
so
China's like an
stupid.
enemy, but Singapore. What do we have against Singapore?
So there's a bunch of different arguments. One argument is that like companies like Meta saw how successful TikTok was,
Because
and
their
so,
algorithm.
and so they've been lobbying Congress to ban
Congress,
TikTok.
not the Senate. Is it the same thing?
Same thing.
Oh wow.
So they've been lobbying Congress to ban TikTok. That's one argument. You've also heard like the privacy argument that China owns TikTok, and so they're
Wait,
scared
so-
that Americans.
China
Does
doesn't
China
own
do or
TikTok.
do not? Like now, I'm confused.
TikTok is a Chinese company.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the
The CEO is not from
Singapore.
China. The CEO is from Singapore.
So who's ByteDance?
ByteDance is a Chinese company that owns TikTok.
But
How are you a Chinese company have an English name? I'm just curious. ByteDance?
did you guys see that one debate where?
Thank you, Richie, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so
This whole
much.
time we're like talking out of our ass.
No, but we were right. It is a
Yeah.
Chinese company. It's just the CEO is Singapore.
From Singapore, which is
Okay.
in Japan.
Okay, that's when
No,
we
man.
need you to.
Wait, Singapore is
Dude, it's its own
It's its
country.
own country.
okay. Cut all that out. Where's Singapore?
It's like south.
But it's in China.
No,
No, it's
dude,
its own
it's its own
country.
country. It's its
We
own
have our
country.
very own Congress here in house.
Do not put this man in Congress.
Singapore is like its own.
He has the
It's like
qualifications.
Dubai. Hello, Dubai.
Singapore?
I don't know what I'm saying. No, it's just a very rich country.
What's the capital of Singapore?
Singapore.
Or like Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah, that's Japan.
Yeah, but like, what's the equivalent in Singapore?
I think that's a good question. I don't know much about Singapore.
Anyways,
So dumb.
I've been trying to say this story for like the past 20 minutes. Did you guys see that video of the debate where the senator was like, how can we stop? They're not listening.
Sorry, I really had to get involved.
So
Okay.
The Republic of Singapore, the capital is Singapore, and the country's official languagues are
Well, it
Tamil.
isn't. Don't say it. We're not adding any of that to the podcast.
Wait, why not?
Because I sound like a dumbass saying like, which
Well,
is in China.
If the shoe fits.
Guys, did you know Singapore? Do we have any popular movies that come out of Singapore?
That's the only way he'd be able to put it on the map.
Like Crazy Rich Asians. That was from
Yes,
China.
they went to Singapore.
Okay,
Wow,
see, that's what I
that's
thought. That's what I
crazy.
thought.
No, but wait, they might have been Chinese Singaporean though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Right.
Like, it's not okay.
Anyway.
Okay, you're
Sorry,
Mandy.
man.
My story. Did you guys see that debate where the senator was like, "How can we stop? What is it? Not
OnlyFans
OnlyFans. No,
users?
not OnlyFans. Where people have their Finsta. He's like, we need to shut down Finsta, and he was like, Senator, what do you mean? He's like, you mean to delete the app Finsta? This is illegal. This is a property, whatever. And she was just like, what? She was like, Senator, Finsta is just like an account that people make on their accounts. He's like, why are they private? Why can't I see it?
Lily, my mom.
Literally, and he just did not understand. And that's why I feel like a lot of
crazy.
Dude, no, honestly, if you go on TikTok, you can it hurts my head. Like, you think I fucked up with like Singapore and like the way that we played the game earlier, but like they're just so stupid. Like, why are there
not
old people
stupid.
like
They're
that?
just they're not with the times. They don't.
Why are they
Exactly,
running
but
the
they're
country?
stupid to
rules-
make debates
they're
about something
making
that they don't
rules about
understand.
things they don't understand.
Why are they running our country?
Period. And that's why we should be.
Why are we three not?
And that's why we
And
wanted
that's
to announce
ultimately-
you
And
guys.
That's our announcement.
We
for
are running as
for
a throuple presidency, first time in ever history.
the first ladies.
Gag City 2025.
Period.
Well, guys, this has been fun.
That is our episode.
Yeah, guys, that's our episode. I think we've clearly
We've
kind-
talked about everything under the sun.
yeah,
We debated all the topics.
We'll be definitely taking debating classes over the summer,
Right.
in
Sharpen our
preparation
skills.
for the November 5th election. On the 5th?
Is that this year?
I know. I was like, how did you know
Yeah,
that?
we're electing a president this year.
No way, dude.
Damn.
The way I'm not
I'm
paying
telling you,
attention is crazy.
Kennedy's running, bro. Is anybody running Greenhouse?
I'm running. I ran an 8K. My time was 51 minutes.
That's bad,
slow.
dude.
Hey,
So you walk.
I trained. No, I didn't walk at all. I have never ran more than 3 miles at a time, and I ran a little more than 5 miles, no walking.
Dude, we've
Average of
literally
9
done that.
no,
No,
that
it's
was
a 5K. I did an 8K, and I did no training.
5K is 3 miles.
I have not run
Ish.
in months. Like, I'm not even a runner. So the fact that I was able to do this is crazy. Like, it blew my mind. But it's because I didn't want like to embarrass myself. So I was like, I need to finish this, and I finished it. I'm very proud of myself.
Did you get a medal?
No, because
participation medal.
Yeah,
You got nothing?
a participation award.
Where is it?
Up my cooch.
Period.
It's collecting dust. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. My name is Miguel. You can find me on Instagram at MiguelXAntonio.
I'm Mandy. You can find me at Manda Harrison.
And I'm Barbie. You can find me at Created by Barbie.
And tune in next week when I retrieve that medal from said coop.
From whence it came.
Using my debate skills.
That doesn't make sense.
The Lord Far Squad pod is hosted by Amanda Harrison, Miguel Antonio, and Barbie Chavez. Listen wherever podcasts are available. Our producer is Richard Cunningham. Our theme song is produced by Lorena Latorre. Our artwork is by Joshua Estrada. Follow the Lord Far Squad podcast on Instagram at Lord Far Squad Pod. Feel free to send us your questions to the Lord Far Squad podcast at gmail.com.